Grand circuit racing at Dover Downs means the prestigious Matron Stakes have come to town. So let's see who found a victory lane in these major three-year-old events. The Matrons are some of the oldest and most prestigious stakes in the sport, with some of the best sophomores in the business. First, we are bringing in the division for the three-year-old trotting colts and geldings in their over $208,000 event.
Here comes Gimpanzee to the outside from third, moves into second, goes after leader. Chin Chin Hall back to third, trying to follow outside Martial. Down toward the rail, yes, drops back just a bit alongside Pilot Discretion. Then goes down smooth to the outside and continuing to trail. No drama, please, 123. And from the outside, Gimpanzee's gone right by, begins to open up now by 2.5, 3 lengths. Trying to get up into second, Martial dropping back steadily is Don't Let Him, and they're at the top of the stretch. Gimpanzee turns home with a big lead coming through the stretch. Gimpanzee's got the lead by 5. Down the inside, Chin Chin Hall coming to the wire. Gimpanzee easy, Gimpanzee, Chin Chin Hall, and Pilot Discretion in 151-1.
Gimpanzee won the sophomore trotting colts and geldings event in a new track record time of 151-1. The son of Chapter 7 and the race favorite, owned by Courant Incorporated and SRF Stable, won easily by 4 lengths. Publicity director Al Kraszewski caught up with the winning driver, Brian Sears, and Gimpanzee's trainer, Marcus Melander.
Brian, you drove this horse a couple starts ago. When you left out of there, you got a little bit of movement. Were you concerned at any moment?
I wasn't, just kind of playing it by ear, seeing where Yannick got away, and he kept coming, put me in the 3-hole, which was not the worst place for my horse. I was pretty happy with that, and he raced super. The horse has been a little professional ever since day one, and I can't say enough about him.
Did you have to adjust your driver strategy here at Dover, being at shorter turns?
I've driven here a lot, and I pretty much know the makeup of the track, so I know kind of can find some of the better places to be, and some places that you don't want to be. That's for sure.
Well, congratulations. You got a new track record. Obviously, the racetrack is in razor sharp. Congratulations and continued success.
Thank you very much.
Very good, Brian. Marcus Melander, congratulations. Thoughts on the race yourself? Any concerns at all?
You never know. It's a good bunch of horses out there, and first up on a horse like Don't Let Him that won the track record last time too. Sure, you never know. But, my horse is very honest, is very strong, and, I think he's right now the best one in this division.
Well, they come home the last half 56-2, and as I was telling Brian earlier, a new track record here at Dover. So he seems to be getting better and better.
Yeah, he's been great all year, really. He, he qualified late April, and then it's been going on, raced all year. So it's amazing that he still is, in this kind of form.
Very good, Marcus. Congratulations and continued success.
Next up, it's the 3-year-old trotting fillies going to post with a purse of over $176,000 in their matron event.
They go into the final turn, 3/4, in 123 4/5, midway on that final turn. When Doves Cry, Evident Beauty continues to gain. And down toward the rail, Beautiful Sin is back to third, ready to get loose from fourth. Is Only Take Cash, and they're at the top of the stretch. When Doves Cry, joined by Evident Beauty. They come off the turn, and When Doves Cry leads by about a length coming through the stretch. When Doves Cry, Only Take Cash coming on the far outside. When Doves Cry's in front. When Doves Cry, Only Take Cash, and Evident Beauty.
When Doves Cry, owned by Go Fast Stable, Yves Saracen, Capildio Singh, and Lawrence Dumaine, went from wire to wire to win her event for sophomore filly high steppers. The daughter of Muscle Hill is trained by Renee Allard, and in the driver's seat for this 152-2 mile was Renee's brother, Simon Allard.
Simon, take us through the race. Was that your intent, go right down the road and not take any prisoners?
Yeah, she really likes the front end. She likes when they come at her and she hears that coming and she just take right off. She's great that way.
Well, she just got beat up at Woodbine in the Breeders' Crown. Any adjustments to the racetrack, considering up there the bigger racetrack as opposed to Dover, smaller?
Definitely, speed always hold on the 5/8 track. It usually helps if you race near the front compared to Mohawk. Sometimes it's better from the back. So, at Mohawk we got second, but 5/8 it's definitely her kind of track.
Well, congratulations. This filly knows Dover Down. She won last year in the Matron, winning 54-4 as a 2-year-old. So luck continues with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully she come and win here again in the future.
Very good. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Moving on, it's an outstanding field going to post in the almost $166,000 Matron division for sophomore filly pacers.
As they race toward the final turn, they go by 3/4. Warrior Butte, Sunny D getting closer, 122 and 1/5. They come over toward the top of the stretch, and Warrior Butte still holding a short lead. Sunny D waiting right there is Tall Drink Hanover. Big gap back to Treacherous Rain in fourth. They're at the top of the stretch now. Warrior Butte turns home with the lead. Warrior Butte. Tall Drink Hanover down the passing lane. Here comes Tall Drink Hanover after Warrior Butte. Sunny D still trying hard. Tall Drink Hanover in front. Up for second, Sunny D, 150 and 2/5.
Tall Drink Hanover crossed the finish line in 150 and 2 for trainer Tony Alanya. The daughter of Captain Treacherous is owned by Alanya Racing, Marvin Katz, and Riverview Racing, and it was driver Andrew McCarthy who was at the controls for this major victory.
Andrew, as the race started out, you parked out Warrior Butte. You know you had to beat her. She got a little bit of pressure. You got the perfect trip. Was that your plan?
My plan was just leave as hard as I could to get in front of Warrior Butte there at the start, and then I kind of figured there might be more levers, but I was just hoping I could be either the last one to the front or leave hard and follow Warrior Butte, and just figure it out from there. But I wanted to make sure I was an honest pace.
Well, you beat her once before. She did have an 8-win race streak going into this. The fractions: 26, 54 and 2, 122 and 1, 150 and 2. Not extremely fast, but as you came to the 3/4 pole, were you confident? How did you feel at that point?
I felt good. Tall Drink felt terrific through the last turn. I was, Brian looked like he still had a little pace on the outside of Yannick there, and I seen Yannick turn the whip over, so I was just hoping, the passing lane comes soon enough, and which it did, and she shot right through there. I was feeling pretty good in the last turn. I just needed to wait for room.
Congratulations, Andrew, and continued success.
Thank you.
And finally, let's see what happened in the over $248,000 Matron event for 3-year-old pacing colts and geldings.
They race up the back stretch. Bettor's Wish, Dance and Lou, they're still going at it. Waiting right there is American Mercury. Racing up Stag Party toward the rail, and trapped right now with Flame Hanover. Alongside comes Shake That House. They race into the far turn. Bettor's Wish goes by 3/4 in 121 and 3/5 coming toward the top of the stretch. Bettor's Wish opens up 2 lanes. American Mercury back into second, soon to be third of Flame Hanover. They come toward the top of the stretch. Bettor's Wish, a 2-lane lead. Then it's American Mercury and a Flame Hanover. They straighten away. Bettor's Wish turns home with a 2-lane lead. Being chased home by American Mercury to the outside. That's a Flame Hanover. Nobody beats Bettor's Wish. Bettor's Wish in front. Close for second.
Bettor's Wish was the bettor's favorite and didn't disappoint with a win in the 3-year-old colt and gelding Matron Pace. Owned by Bella Racing, Fair Island Farm, Bettor's Wish Partners, and Chris Ryder, who's also the trainer, the talented side-wheeler crossed the wire in 149 and 2. The son of Bettor's Delight was driven to victory by Dexter Dunn.
Dexter, they kind of mixed it up in the beginning there. What did you think going to the quarter?
Yeah, I thought there'd be a bit of action early. Horses with good gate speed and been racing good were in play. So we sort of took our time there going the first quarter, and things were looking okay. When Andy come down the straight here, he sort of really grabbed on and wanted to race him hard. So we're trying to release him, but Wish just wanted to keep going. So we ended up rolling on. And he felt great the whole mile.
This horse has been incredible. $1.4 million on the year, 17 out of 17, 1-2. Do you know if there are any plans for next year?
Yeah, he's had a great year, you know. He's one of the guys who'd love to take him to the pub and have a beer with him. You know, it's a pleasure to be involved with him this year, and he's had some tough beats, but he's done such a fantastic job.
And especially for you, it's been a fantastic year. A lot of good fortune, but a lot of great racing. Are races like these, are they kind of like adding to your arsenal as far as driving skills?
I think the horses I've been lucky enough to sit behind this season have made my season. You know, I've been extremely lucky with some of the great horses that I've landed on this season, so it's been a great thrill.
And we're glad to have you down at Dover Downs. So continued success, and we hope to see more of you down the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's great down here. I love racing. I mean, I got to put up with Vic Kirby a little bit and stuff like that, but we deal with it, and it's it's good fun. I like it down here.
Congratulations, continued success, Dexter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Post Time sends out big congratulations to the 2019 Matron 3-year-old champions and all of their connections.